Good evening, beautiful family of light. So much love to all of you. Happy first day of September and welcoming this incredible month of completion energy.
Many blessings and love to you. Welcome to our beautiful divine global meditation for humanity in Gaia. So grateful that you all are here tonight.
So, we are starting tonight with one slight little shift in this experience. I was guided last week to really call in the strongest invocation from primary source creator for Gaia and humanity. This invocation is based on the sacred flames, and Michael is going to be saying the invocation, and there's a part that each of us will repeat from the core of our heart together. When Michael says it, I will say it. We all say it at the same time. And this is to really pull in this spectrum of light together, because this is the unity Christ consciousness grid that is around Gaia. And this is what we are anchoring. So it's so important for us to be calling this invocation, for it to be anchored even deeper into this grid because of all that is before us and the chaos that we are seeing. Our light prevails and the power of our divine love prevails. And that's why we're combining this together now. So, having said that, we welcome all of you who've been joining us. And those of you who are new, thank you so much for being with us. And as usual, there are a couple of parts in here. We will begin right away. So first, we will let go. Letting go is the most important part of this. So we can then be pure instruments of this divine stream flow of this golden light. The angels and the masters have blessed us with a garment of a silk drape so that we can put in that which is sitting in our field, and we can allow ourselves to verbalize it, place it here so they can take it, so our auric field becomes lighter. So each of us will express this. Michael, what is sitting in your field today that you are willing to release into this golden silk drape?
Tonight, I would like to release just the fatigue and the exhaustion within me of all the distortion of truth that our media, that governments, and information that's being brought forward. It just brings a lot of tiredness and exhaustion and just disappointment within my field. So I'd like to take all of that and place that into the silk drape tonight.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tonight, I would like to release this pressure that is being forced upon us for our freedom being taken away, the freedom of expression, the freedom of that which we can see and we're standing up for. I like to release the pressure of that into the silk drape so the angels and the masters can take it out of my field. And I'd like to ask you now to please verbalize that as Michael and I take a few moments of silence for you. Thank you. So Michael will now do the invocation, and when it's time, we will say it out loud, and with the power of our heart, we will say it together. And this is for all of us, for the work we'll be doing this evening for Gaia and humanity.
Flood the earth with radiant ascension flame. In the name of the victorious presence of God, I am. I call to the masters of light from the entire spirit of the great white brotherhood, beloved goddess of purity, beloved Serapis Bey, and the brotherhood of the ascension flame of Luxor and Telos, beloved queen of light, and beloved angels of the radiant ascension flame. Flood every particle of life on earth with oceans and oceans of violet fire and ascension flame. Purify, illumine, and raise the consciousness of all life and all kingdoms evolving here. Let thy flame blaze, illumine, and expand like the light of 1,000 suns. Purify our minds, memories, and feeling world from all blockages and negativity. Purify our bodies from all diseases and weaknesses. Flood our world with the pure snow white radiance of ascension flame purity. Saturate and purify until we become crystal clear, transforming all we contact with the radiant light of ascension flame. Repeating after me. Blaze the radiant ascension flame through us.
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 Flood and saturate the earth with oceans of violet flame.
Flood and saturate the earth with oceans of the violet flame.
Flood and saturate the earth with oceans of violet flame.
Flood and saturate the earth with the oceans of violet flame.
Flood and saturate the earth with oceans of violet flame.
Flood and saturate the earth with the oceans of violet flame.
Flood the earth with the radiance of the ascension fire.
Flood the earth with the radiance of ascension fire.
Flood the earth with the radiance of the ascension fire.
Flood the earth with the radiance of ascension fire.
Flood the earth with the radiance of the ascension fire.
Flood the earth with the radiance of ascension fire.
Cut us free to be with thee.
Cut us free to be with thee
In the realms of external freedom.
in the realms of external freedom.
Cut us free to be with thee.
Cut us free to be with thee
In the realms of external freedom.
in the realms of external freedom.
Cut us free to be with thee.
Cut us free to be with thee
In the realms of external freedom.
in the realms of external freedom.
And infinite perfection now and forever.
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 Infinite perfection now and forever.
And so be it, beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am.
And so be it. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. We now move forward to the prayers. Place your hands on your hearts. Dear source light of all illumination, dear mighty ascension flame, dear primary creator, we call upon your presence in this now to bless us for this divine gathering, for Gaia and humanity, as we call upon the divine love within us and the divine light to be anchored into Gaia's crystalline diamond heart, into the grid in this crystal's light, to pull in the frequency of the divine light of love, where all is missing love tonight. We call in the assistance in the directions of the east, the south, the west, and the north, the fire element, the earth element, the water element, and the air element. The inner child, the teenager, the adult, and the elderly, and the mighty eagle, mother serpent, sister jaguar, and hummingbird. Call in the action of Gaia, Gaia's crystalline diamond heart, her crystalline diamond rose and heart, as we call ancient Atlantean part of ourselves, ancient Lemurian, and the cities of light of Argata, Shambhala, and Telos, together with the pulse of Gaia's fifth dimensional heart. We call your presence in to behold us, to support us, to anchor us into your heart. We call in source light of all illumination, the primary source creator, through the stream light, to bless us in all wondrous way, together with the Galactic Federation of the Highest Light, intergalactic councils of the highest light, the ancient white dragons of the highest light, the ancient white Pegasus order of the highest light, sacred order white rose, sacred order white dove, as we also call in our star brothers and sisters of the highest light. We call in the great white brotherhood of the highest light, as well as the celestial realm of the highest light of the angelic realm, the cherubs, virtues, principles, cherubims, seraphims, and mighty archangel, led by Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, as we also call in the mighty gods and goddesses of the highest light, together with the crystalline king, etheric kingdom and queendom, calling the ancestors of the highest light to be with us, our spirit animal guardians to be with us, the elemental kingdom and queendom to be with us, the magical fairies, mermaids and mermans, dolphins and whales, and the earth crystallines. We call in our golden sacred heart to support us on this call, as we call in the golden sacred pyramid to be placed upon each of us. And on this call, so only the highest light of love, connected to the crystal light of the mighty Christ self, support us. We call in our I am presence in, and our mighty Christed presence to merge with us. Only the highest light may interact with us in this now. And we also call in the violet transmuting flame to transmute and transcend all lesser energies back into the light where it belongs. As we embrace our beautiful sacred heart, breathing into our heart, tuning in to that wonderful, beautiful, gentle breath, tuning to the breath from the Great Spirit, connecting to the life force and into the drumbeat of the life, and breathing it fully in and breathing it all the way out, expanding our field through each breath that we take in, and dropping in even deeper into the center of our heart chakra, tuning into the 33 petals of the golden light, seeing our heart as the blossom rose that she is and he is and it is, and seeing its center as a diamond structure, crystalline diamond structure, and connecting to its sacred, purifying white flame, and asking for the light to fully see this magnificent sight, where you can see your ascension flame inside, to begin breathing into it and breathing it out. breathing to the purity of its origin, breathing it all out, breathing to its innocence and magnificence of this white golden flame, and breathe it out, and begin to breathe in now, really deeper into its sacred flame. With each breath of love you take, you grow this sacred flame larger and larger and larger until it is completely surrounding you. At 3 feet above you, 3 feet below you, 3 feet in front of you, 3 feet behind you, 3 feet on each of your sides, where you are sitting inside this sacred flame, and it is shaking, taking a shape of a ball of light. Breathe it in. Feed yourself completely. Allow it to connect to each organ in this purity flame, each muscle, each bone, your bloodstream and your lymph nodes, your fascia, your skin, your hair and nails, and all part of your physical holy temple. Let it be saturated by this beautiful sacred flame of light, so you can feed yourself first. And the deeper you take your breath in, feeding yourself, the larger you grow this. And you grow it out through your out breath into your emotional body to purify the waters of your body. And as you take deeper in breath in, you breathe it out into your mental body to purify your thought field. And deep in your breath, nice and easily. Breathe it all the way into the center of your heart, where it's so pure and innocent, and push it out through your out breath into your etheric body. Let the etheric body be purified with the highest visions, highest imaginations, highest images of pure light and love. And deepen your breath even more. And from the center of your heart space, breathe it all the way out to your spiritual body. And breathe in this pure white light in all of your bodies. From the breath of Great Spirit, breathe it in. Purify anywhere that needs to be purified in this now. And breathe it all the way out. And see or sense or feel yourself in a dazzling, blazing white ascension flame that is all around you, and you're sitting inside of it. And all lesser energies are transmuting into light and purifying your field. And I ask you to please see or sense or feel your outer structure, your most out of your structure. Be in a shape of a sphere of light, or a pyramid of light, or a diamond light, or Merkaba, fully a higher dimensional light body structure that fits you the best, where you can be in it, as it is infused by the Christ light of the golden light. Anything less than this perfection may not interact with your field. And breathe into this place that you are fully supported, you're fully held tonight, so you can feel trusted. And from here, draw your attention upwards from your crown chakra to your soul star chakra, to your celestial chakra, to your universal chakra, to your galactic chakra, and all the way to the divine gateway chakra, all the way to the center of source light of illumination's heart, where this diamond golden ray of light penetrates down, streams down from the most pure well source light, streaming like a golden liquid light down in this vertical axis. As you breathe into it, allow it to stream down, so you are a transformer, where this stream flows through you, passing through you, connecting all the way to your heart, streaming down through your torso and your legs, all the way down towards the heart of Gaia, passing through the floor that you're in, passing through the building you're in, passing through the rocks and the dirt, streaming down even further, all the way, passing through the crystal fields, the bodies of water. With each breath of love you take, you're just allowing, welcoming the stream from the nectar of divine source light flow through you, passing through the lava and mota, all the way towards the center of Gaia, Gaia's crystalline diamond heart core, where her heart is blossomed into a golden rose, and the center is a crystalline diamond that awaits you, so you can connect from your heart to it, from the heart of Creator's love, and allow yourself to be fully anchored in this stream that is flowing down, fully in this golden light, in this white purification golden light that is crystalline, it's pure, it's purest source of divine love. Let it stream through you all the way to Gaia, all the way to a crystalline diamond heart, and fill yourself completely. And when you are ready, connect with Gaia's grids. Then place your hand in the center and let the streaming, flowing golden white light go wherever Gaia is needing love today, the love of divine, so it can transmute all lesser energies and reunite the crystals light together as one. Welcoming you to slowly return back to your physical body. Breathing in, coming back to this space, to this now, to the room you're in. Breathing in, bringing your consciousness into this now. Moving your toes, moving your fingers, moving your body. Still with the presence and intention on your heart. Feel into that heart space and allow the natural sound of this now that is vibrating in your heart slowly sound out to seal this luminous light that we weaved this evening together as one. And so it is.
So it is.
As we are complete. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this evening with your beautiful contribution. And as usual, Michael and I would love to hear what you experience so that we can give power and stand behind these visions that we received and where they were implemented onto Gaia into the unity Christ consciousness grid. Would you like to go or should I?
Whatever you like, love.
So mine was very, very psychedelic this evening. As we began, the very first thing that I saw was each of us that were on this call, plus the rest of the star seeds and lightworker sisters and brothers, we were all in our diamond outer field, and each of the diamond was connected in the unity Christ consciousness grid, and then it was stacked up with each other. And the network was communicating from the center of Gaia. The diamond heart was communicating in like a wave of pulsing light in each of us, vibrating in all of our diamond bodies. And it was creating this crumbling of this old matrix. And what is crumbling, it was so beautiful. And then I saw each of us with where the diamond is connected to our higher self, and then I saw this bright light like in the room above me. I thought there was a lamp turned up above, and it was so bright, and it was my mighty I am presence, and I saw each of us was being beamed by our mighty I am presence into our diamond, and then that was even stronger than coming back into Gaia. And at some point I saw it was like a golden liquid light, and I was like, wow, my hands went up like I'm being bathed and showered like a waterfall, like golden liquid. I was like, yes, I wanted to say like an orgasmic yes, because it was like so amazing. And then from there I saw this structure was being put on the White House, on the Capitol Hill, on the monument, on the Vatican, on the palace, on Madura, on WHO, on all these places. Then I saw like violet flame was burning the wealth of Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Zuckerman, like all of these, like all their wealth was being burned literally with the violet flame. And then the other part I saw was all of us then were by this ginormous, this that same crystal I see in the center of Gaia, and our hands were there, and we were in pure white light, where the crystal heart of Gaia was growing by how much each of us were feeding it, and it was feeding back to us. So it was growing, and it was showing it's near the edge of the surface of Gaia. So that's why all these debris are now being surfaced, because the inside out has become so crystalline, and we're literally lifting the rest of the crystalline out by our crystalline template. So, and a few other things, and it was just so beautiful tonight. And I really say the invocations put me like in a place like this. So thank you.
Beautiful. It's very
Yeah.
sacred. Immediately when I closed my eyes, I saw the great central sun and these beautiful golden rays shine upon Earth, and the fragments of them started to create this field of rainbow light that started to envelop all of Earth. And this dodecahedron was surrounded by Earth, and as the light
Just
came
the
in,
dodecahedron?
like this like
That's the mix. It's the
mix,
Unity Christ
the
consciousness.
Unity Christ consciousness. It was surrounded by Earth, and then all of a sudden around Earth were all of these diamonds that we were in the diamond, but around us were golden spheres of light. And then that light started to expand upon the dodecahedron and expand that light into Earth, where it created this beautiful light funnel. And all of our energies of the light that we were placing into it was being disseminated straight into Earth. And it was wild because as it was disseminating, it took us to the core. And then all of a sudden, I saw those that were on this call. We were surrounding by this wheel. It was like this wheel of life. And as we were walking in a circle, like almost like with wood moving the energy of the earth, that light shined directly into that large crystal that I see a lot. It shined into the light of the crystal. Out of like the wheel was being pushed, and in the center of the wheel was this diamond lotus with light expanding. So the more we were placing the wheel in a clockwise motion, that light shined into the crystal, and that disseminated out into the world. And it was wild because as it disseminated out to the world, it was as if all of the veils were being lifted. So there was a lot of old energies of greed and manipulation and hurt and pain and guilt and sin. All of the old limited programs started to lift, where then the world opened up to a complete new dimension where it showed me the feeling of this freedom, this liberation, this sovereignty of people finally becoming awoken, as if the energies were opening. And as the light kept shining, then from above, the light from the great central sun started to move directly into our third eyes. And that when that light hit our third eyes, all the humans in the world, then it's like they expanded in who they were. Like there was just this feeling of their expansion energy that was moving through them, opened up to smiles, to hugs, to joy, to laughter, to really just seeing the expression of energy in people emanate to their highest godlike goddess power. And as that was moving, all of a sudden I saw this image of so many light beings, but not light beings from this planet, light beings from another planet that were being brought into this world to help anchor all of the light that was being disseminated. And it was cute because they almost looked like little white aliens that were coming in, all lit in white. And as they came in, they circled around Earth, and they filled in the grid lines. And in each of the 7 continents, there was huge crystals that emerged out, and then brought light to each, to where all of the light beings with us were then bringing our love to the highest realm. And it was beautiful because as that was moving through, then I just felt this deep connection of the angels, the masters, the guardians, the guides all around us just smiling. And as that happened, then it just moved me to a room of shimmering white light where it was me and you, and then those on the call, and then an order of 7 very big, powerful beings coming into the room and just bowing in great honor of gratitude and thanks of what we were doing. And it just brought a lot of love to my heart, where I just stayed with that feeling of just the gratitude and the beauty that we could be here in this time, anchoring the light, but being the transformers of the vibrations that were coming through us, as well as creating the new reality for Earth, which showed many pictures of the cleansing, transformation, clearings, and most important, the joy, the happiness, and the freedom that was being brought into this world to allow people to live in their highest light.
So beautiful.
Yeah, it was pretty powerful.
You know, I want to say one of the things that was, one of the things that did happen at the very end, I saw the amount, like above earth, the amount of light beings. I mean, it's like I can't even express how like a swirling amount, like armies of them. Um, and the one thing that I receive, each of us are carrying such a ginormous team of light with us, and we can we're called to really call them in to help us with this higher work on Gaia, with bringing more love in here, bringing more light in here, bringing more joy, bringing more peace, bringing more the virtues of divine beauty in here. So, um, just a reminder, because if we each do it, like imagine those of us here, we have so much that we can offer because we are each equipped with so much. So thank you so much for being with us, Michael. If you want to see,
thank you for all that are on the call
please let
tonight.
us know what you
Feel free
experienced
to share
tonight.
in the comment section of what you felt, what you experienced, anything that came through. We would like to give just the biggest gratitude and light to L'Oreal. Thank you. And go ahead.
So much gratitude for Conchetta for this beautiful present gift. This has been one of my dreams since Glastonbury 2 years ago. I when I hold it, I had to hold it, and it's been 2 years of this being in my field to like my baby.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, L'Oreal. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Thank you,
See
Valerie,
you
for
tomorrow,
joining.
Lee.
Thank you, Francine. Good to see you, Hillary.
Hi, Hillary.
Hello, Mr. Michael Matucci.
Matucci.
Good to see you, brother. Lisa said, so beautiful. Hillary, a beautiful meditation night. I felt like I was flying held loving by the galactic family.
Of course, you've just come back from Shasta too. You're vibrating whole different place.
Good evening,
Kay
Wesley.
Wesley.
I saw each person here saturating in golden amethyst light.
Yeah.
The light of our divine sparks radiated from our hearts and merged like flames. We were all vibrating as pieces of a larger structure.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kay Wesley. Anyone else that feels free to share anything that they felt, even if it was just a sensation, even if it was just a vibration and vision. Honey and I, because we go deep into our journeys and a lot of practice. Obviously, a lot of things we share are very vivid.
Hi, Cynthia.
So, hello, Cynthia. Thank you. I desired to understand immediately. I saw India goddess. I looked up to her, Durga. She was golden more, but ending. Beautiful, Cynthia. Well, thank you for being here. Always a pleasure. Francine, we are supported and loved by the beings, love and light. That's how I felt tonight, Francine.
Yeah, really
I felt
felt
there was
love.
A great support, a great energy. And I feel what's important, the message that I got, no matter what we see on the outer, there's so much that's being done on the inner. And there was one part that when I saw Earth, it was like there was a universe within Earth that was happening, that was shifting the energy of Earth. And it was really wild because as I was watching Earth, it was as like almost in the middle of Earth, there's a whole other universe that's
But with this, I mean, you have the cities of light already in there.
And in that universe, it was just showing the majestic powers of what's taking form. So it reminded me of no matter what we're seeing on the media and the television, just to really give your vision and your feeling to what's happening in your heart, because our heart connects to that universe. And that's our truth, where we find each and every day, and to give that the attention of our reality that we're facing. So Lisa, she said, I really felt the powerful light through me tonight. Beautiful, Lisa. Happy
as we did. And this reading, we're completing so many cycles within us. And many of you, like me, the last and like pain, emotional pain coming up, the amount of releasing that has surfaced, because it has to be out of our garment, because this whole month of September, you're invited to complete cycles within you. And there's a lot of cycles that have to do with the cycles within your life that it's the end to it. You cannot take this into golden age. It cannot serve your ascension. And you're called to fully bring the stream through you. But these things, they have had to be purged in every possible way out. So, and please do watch. We in that video, I got to share just everything that Michael and I are involved with. It's a very packed month for us this September, and especially our focus is on this sacred divine union. We're going to be having interviews with that, and also a couple of our the healing sessions. But one is for those who are in the union or relationships or even friends that want. Michael, you're starting this month also the interview with the sacred
The voice of
masculine.
the sacred masculine, which I've been called to really sit down and have deep conversations, raw, real, unscripted, and really bring the voice, bring the heart, bring the vision of what I see for so many men that are here to share their depths of truth, their ability to really shine upon what I find is this awakening that is here to support the sacred divine feminine. So the more that we can bring our truths, our hearts, our energies,
really
that this is a really showcase I know has been developing that. So I look forward to bringing that within a week on September 7th. And,
you're going to start it off, kick it started with Todd with Dina of Soulology. And that's going to be on the Facebook page on Ascension Alchemists. So it's going to be really fun. We have a lot going on this month, and I know you all do too. And we felt the invocation was very important. If you can give us a feedback, did you feel that invocation that Michael said? Did that, when you repeated it, did that resonate for you? How was that for you?
It was powerful. I could feel.
I really felt that one for the earth. What we're doing, that's what was guided. Like bring the invocation.
I could feel it, and I felt the I am presence, because there was a portion where, when we were all in the meditation, the I am presence was coming through as if the words were being expressed through our hearts outwardly. And as that was doing it, it was dissolving all the limitations around. So it was powerful.
And we're going to be doing that, that particular one, to really call it an even stronger. But we wanted to hear how it was for you. So please do leave further comments for us. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, we love the invocation. One of the things that I also want to share about the invocation, I know, Michael, you're fading. Just 1 second. The invocation, we are called to use this voice. And that's why on our planet, there's a lot of covering, because the voice is not spoken. This voice, especially when we're coming to our heart, carries embedded knowledge and wisdom, and it's ancient from our multi-dimensional self, really ancient being that we are. And it's piercing when it comes out, especially when it's really saturated in the heart. And that's why there's a lot of attempt to shut it, because this freedom of wanting to speak, because it's not just the spoken word, it's we're bringing the voice of divine through us. So we're going to still continue. And when we call the invocation is very important. You feel the depth of the passion, because you pull it in all of your bodies. And when we do it together, we are co-creating massive change together. That's the power of invocation. So yeah, very, very powerful.
It was beautiful.
Thank you for your feedback. Yeah, I really felt, I felt when you said it, it like kicked me to another gear.
Definitely. Yourself to be at peace, be comfortable, and integrate with all that's happening, because a lot of these energies that are moving through are allowing us to expand to our higher light. So thank you all for being here tonight and honoring our 40th week.
Yes.
And
39th week. So next week is before 9/9. We are going to be somewhere. The internet is questionable, but we are doing everything we can to have the internet because 9/9 is the next day. I would just like to have a request. If each of you can invite 3 people to really come pull the slide for 9/9 would be incredible. So the event is up and we will be very, very grateful to you. So much love to you. Thank you so much. Have a magnificent evening. Much love. Bye bye.